Technical difficulties. All right, here we go. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another weekend AMA with a working microphone, no less. As always, I'm your host, Dylan Israel, breaking things on my desk as I try to get situated here. So, first off, it is almost the holidays for a lot of us, holiday weekend. For me, it is essentially a holiday. And so I'd like to first wish everyone happy holidays, regardless of nationality, religion, all that sort of stuff. And if you don't celebrate any holidays, we should be happy. That's it, man. Is that too cheesy? Is that not? Yeah, so a little bit about what I've been up to. Working. I work for a living. Imagine that. I do have 5 days off though. So my workplace, I have Friday off. I also have Christmas Eve, and then I have Christmas Day off. And so I have 5 days off. Although I am fairly convinced that I might get called to work. You never know. But yeah, I'm here doing my thing. So, if you guys are new to the channel, as I always like to do, I like to first off say welcome, and secondly say, every week we do these live streams to answer questions, give a little bit of mentoring, give some feedback, educate myself, yourselves, and go from there. Share a little bit about what I've been up to, what I'm going to be up to, and answer questions. Because I think one thing that not only makes you a better developer is helping other developers, but I think it's also part of your responsibility as a software engineer to help those around you, to mentor the up and coming generation. Because let me tell you, man, this is a field in which what you learn in school isn't what you learn on the job. What you learn in school isn't what you're going to be doing. So, it's always good to help people out. How's my holiday break going? It just started, like literally 35 minutes ago. I just got home. Had a little bit of dinner, hopped in the shower a little bit. My hair's getting pretty long. Look at this, man. That ain't too shabby. I might grow it out. What do you think? You guys think I should get that? It's been a while since I've been able to pull off that emo sort of look where you kind of have it. I'll dye it all black again and comb it to the side, and I'll have it go over one eye. What do you guys think? You think I could rock that a little bit? Like so? Except it goes like, what I'm talking about. We've all been to high school. We know how that hair works. Yeah, so girl like Dante from Devil May Cry. I don't know, man. I feel like once I'm 31 years old. Once you hit like 30, you gotta cut that shit. You can't be doing that no more. What, you got it? My brother's going bald already. He's 2 years younger than me. He's going way bald. So I lucked out. So on my mother's side, my grandfather, he's not with us anymore. He passed years ago. But my grandfather was bald as can be. All right. It was just, if you ever watch that 70s show, that Red Foreman look going on, that's what he was rocking. And my grandfather on my father's side is no longer here. Love him to death as well, but life. He's not here with us. But he had a full set of hair till the day he was gone. And so I think my brother got my mom's hair and mom's side, and I got lucky and got my dad's side. So I think I'm gonna be rocking hair for a while. All right. It's getting a little hectic though. But yeah, so am I gonna be not coding it this time around? No. So this week, over the next 5 days, I'll be finishing up the final video on Solid, which is the dependency inversion principle, one of my favorite principles. I'll also be doing some contract videos. I have a couple phone calls lined up tomorrow. I have about 4 phone calls lined up tomorrow that I have to take for work-related things, side project things, potential opportunity things, all that sort of stuff. And I have to start laying the groundwork for a couple side projects that I'll be working on in 2019. So I also want to do a little bit of research, find a new book to read. And tomorrow night, holy shit, is that tonight? Shit. Sorry, there's a meetup I wanted to go to tonight in downtown St. Pete. Let me see. Let me message my. I'll be cutting this shit off early and show up at a meetup. I forgot. What happened to the house tour? Did I miss it? No, I haven't got around to doing it. I don't know. I mean, so I have actually filmed it like twice, and I just haven't released it. I don't know, man, because like it's funny to do like a house chore when your house is shit, or you're just like struggling and grinding. But honestly, the worst looking room I have is my office with the futon and the cat tower. Everything else looks really nice, and so like I don't want it to be misconstrued, or like think flaunting or things are going. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be that guy. Or I'm not grateful or humble and I'm showing shit off, or I don't know how else to put it, man. But like every time I did it, I felt like that was something that could be perceived, and it stopped me from releasing the video. Will your algorithm course help with beginner JavaScript? Absolutely. Put on MTV Cribs. No, it's not an MTV Cribs thing, but it's a nice place. Especially for a lot of you guys. The majority of people who watch the channel are, junior developers, aspiring junior developers, people getting it together. And they're going from where I was, which is like sleeping on floors and delivering pizzas, to, I'll clear 150K this year. Like, so, yeah, it's, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's a different sort of thing. And it's happened very rapidly. I've been smart with my money and whatnot, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, as the kids say. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I'll think about it. I just, every time I do it, I feel kind of weird about it. But maybe. I don't know. I saw Traversy Media did one a while back. I watched it. I thought it was dope. That dude's got like 3 desks in his office. Like, Brad, slow down. Stop stunting. All right. Like, look, man, I got like the one thing I balled out on. The one thing I did ball out on was my computer, but I only got one. All right. I got 4 4K monitors. I got a beast of a computer here. It's got 64 cores, but it's one computer, Brad. Calm down. All right. I edit my videos here. I game here. You can do on the same one, Brad. You can do on the same one. What are you doing, man? How to find projects to contribute to on GitHub. So, all right. So there's if you Google for beginner GitHub projects, there's actually a site dedicated to it that will help you find it. I always forget the name of it though. But you know what the best project to start on GitHub is? Your own. That's the best one. Greetings from Norway. Shout out to our Norwegian brothers out there. I just had to do some custom code for Norway. I can't talk about it, but a little fun fact for you. I got some serious hair going on right here. So, little fun fact for the new year about. So if you haven't noticed, I've been getting fatter. So, which is okay. I'm not. But anyhow, I've been wanting to slim down and get back in shape, and my boss, who I go to lunch with pretty much every day, my boss and a group of our coworkers go to lunch every day, and so I don't eat the healthiest at lunch because whatever. But my boss has been like for 3 months been watching what he eats. He's getting like salad, dressing on the side, eating that rabbit food. Like there's nothing, like there's nothing to do with it, and doesn't put any dressing on it. It's depressing. But I did tell him that if he kept his diet to the end of the year, that whenever we go out to eat for the next couple months, that what I would do is I would then eat whatever he eats at lunch. So your boy's gonna be getting some rabbit food pretty soon. Yeah, he was rocking the dev bod pretty hard like myself, but after a little bit of about not a little bit, it's been about 3 months of just eating healthy and watching his stuff. He's lost probably about 25 pounds. Now he's rocking what I call the junior dev bod. It's that sort of out of shape, skinny look that you have right when you start coding. You know what I mean? Where you're sort of eating like you look like you might have been eating a lot of ramen. Like you're rocking that, like, you've been eating a lot of ramen and well, that's probably about it. But you might be making it gourmet, throwing maybe some peas in it, for some frozen peas after you heat it up. That sort of stuff. You've been eating a lot of that, and it's not in shape, and it's definitely not skinny. But so he's rocking the junior dev bod, right? And so I'm gonna try to get back down to the junior dev bod, and then you naturally evolve into like the bod I have, which is the dev bod, and then it's sort of like Pokemon. Anyone ever play Pokemon where you start out, your base stat is junior dev bod. All right. And then what happens is you gain a couple years of experience. Money gets a little bit better. You start going out to lunch every day. You're eating at shit places like Chili's, where you're having maybe 1,500 calorie lunches. And then you evolve about 1.5 to 2 years into the dev bod. All right. And if you really push it hard for about 5 years, you can evolve into the senior dev bod. All right. And so, so that's what happens. Got that Boruto hair. Look, it's going crazy right now, man. I like it. I kind of like it. I kind of like the Bernie Sanders, like, let's just look like we don't give any shits about our appearance, and just like let your hair do what it's gonna do. All right, like I'm okay kind of rocking it, especially at home. Like, I got to clean up for work, right? I gotta look at, like, that's professional Dylan hair. But like here, none of you pay me to show up to work. I don't. What am I worried about, right? Let's see. I'm having trouble reading the chat. Pop this bad boy out real quick. £170 body fat. Good for you, man. No, I probably just need to lose about 10 pounds and turn the rest into muscle. That's really it. What pant size am I at? Look, man. I'm at whatever size I'm at now. I think I'm like 38, 40. I don't know. I have lost a little bit of weight because There was a point where I didn't need to wear belts on my pants. Now I do. So we're going in the right. We're trending in the right direction, but we're just trending. We'll see. Nice house. Thanks, man. Got engineered truth in the house, man. Out here taking over the world. Every time I go on Facebook, he's launching a new business. Every single week, Matt's on. I think he's doing the 56 business challenge where you launch a new business every week. Am I happy with it? Yeah, man. So I don't know if I've talked to you about how I'm trying to pay off the house, but I'm putting like $4 to $5 grand a month towards it. In about 3.5 years, I've paid it off. Close to it, yeah. So it's just nice to have something. I'm still trying to rent out the rooms to pay it off even quicker, but yeah, life is good, man. Although I think what I'd probably do, so let's say I took a job elsewhere, and I'd probably just leave the house. I wouldn't sell it. I have no interest in selling it. Like for me, especially, and a lot of people should consider this, is like, you can go and all my expendable income, I'm just throwing at it right now. Although I think I might cut it back a little bit and start investing just a little bit. We'll see. But I'm gonna wait till I have to hit 20%, and then it'll eliminate the private mortgage insurance, which is like $250, $275 a month. So that's why I'm throwing a lot at it right now. But I'll still be paying a ton over it, like $2,500 a month on top. But yeah, I mean, realistically, I pay about $300 more for this place than I was for an apartment that was half the size, and I wasn't paying anything off and everything else. Is it better to rely on things like Bootstrap or Mobex, or should I learn to write things from scratch? You should learn to write things from scratch. You're going to need to fully understand media queries. You're going to need to understand how to do a mobile-first design, responsive design, and these are things that you should know. You should come. You should. I know you're not going to be in the Tampa area anytime soon, but if you ever are, man, you're always welcome. We got 3 extra rooms right now. Is vanilla PHP still used for websites? I would imagine I can't speak from experience, but I'd imagine that most things are using Laravel. Like if you did, last time I looked at it like a year ago, Laravel was like 90% of the work. You can get me in trouble, Matt. How do you get things on a site licensed and copyrighted and all that? What are you trying to license? What are you trying to copyright? Have I got promoted again yet? Nah. Nope. We'll see what happens. You know me, man. I always got things in the pipeline. We can talk about it offline another time. What's a good balance between courses and projects? I feel like I make more progress as courses than I do projects. Well, so like here's the realistic, perfect scenario of how you should use how you should use courses. So like you should build a course, like you should use a course, and then you should go build a project. You thought about getting back into web dev, messaging, doing something technical, dude. If you'd be down, Matt, I have a side project we could partner up on. If you just want to, like pair program on something, and you want to code something out, and you just want to do something more technical. I mean, I don't really need the help, but it'd be kind of cool, right? But yeah, that's how you should use courses. Is you go and you build courses, and you go and do courses rather. You can build them too. That's also a great thing to do. And from there, go and build something like out of the, you learn this technology from this course, build your own project. So I'm commenting on your post right now about reality versus expectations, front end software engineer, if you're interested. By the way, I still have to put up our talk about your site, Remote Ties. I forgot about that till you drop by this stuff. All right, have a good one, man. Matt has left the building. He is now about to start his next venture. No, I forgot about the video. It's downloaded. I haven't put it up yet. I know. I got you though. Don't worry. It's coming out 2019, early 2019. It'll probably, which isn't that far away, but it'll probably be out in a week or so. I'm gonna write it on the whiteboard right now so I don't forget. Oh man. Like, you're afraid to choose a path to specialize in and change my mind about it in a short time. Any advice? Just get started, man. The truth of the matter is, just get going and start moving forward, and it'll be easy to transition down the road. Like the worst thing than choosing the wrong path is having the regret of never getting started. And just for like, there's plenty of people in this chat that can relate to just the indecisive nature. Do I have any experience in machine learning with web apps? I don't, man. It'd be nice. That's one thing I kind of would like, is just to build something a little bit more technical. Working on an e-commerce platform. It's not bad. It's fun. It's doable. Not a challenge though. It's, what I mean? Like it's not like I'm out here struggling. I'll struggle a little bit. I want a little bit of a challenge. Is that too much to ask? I rarely work from home. I'm one of the weirdos that go into the office intentionally all the time because I think it's important for you to be there. What would you say the main skills are for a backend engineer? So although I'm not a backend engineer, I would say at the very least, you're probably going to want to be familiar with data structures, especially because like in the front end, it's not as important because in theory, if you have a good backend, it's migrating the data properly to you in an efficient manner. So you want to be comfortable with data structures and sorting algorithms for the backend, but also you're going to want to be up to date on if you're doing object-oriented programming, the solid principles, and most likely REST standards as well. So I would say that's a bare minimum in a language agnostic sort of way. Hey, it's good, Sam. How you doing? How you doing, Sam? How long were you junior developer before you became a mid or senior developer? Year and a half, 2 years. In title, anyhow. I don't think I was a junior developer at the end of 1 year. Goals for 2019? Yeah, a couple things. One is keep doing what I'm doing, right? But I'm doing the coding bootcamp for quality assurance with Dev Mountain starting January. So finish that. Finish up my Agile certificate that I've been studying for. Go to conferences. I already have a conference I'm going to in January. And finish my book, as well as launch a web application. That's what I want to do for 2019. Do I believe that you should specialize in only one framework? No, not for you. So like, I understand the argument, but like, so here's the thing. A boot camp's job is not really to teach you how to code. They'll help you get there, but you should probably already know how to code. What its job is to teach you technologies and make you marketable with those skills and technologies to get a job. So if you only learn one framework and they offer the 3 largest ones, I personally think you'd be better being a generalist in all 3 and moving forward with, because you're open to more applications. More people are going to be interested in you to get that first job. That's my personal belief. Do you know if most places like JavaScript backend use frameworks like Express or do everything from scratch? My understanding is most people are using, if you're doing a node sort of middleware backend, then yes, you're probably using Express or is it not Sailboot. There's another one that's been gaining popularity. You want to come in, buddy? My cat's all. You guys want to see my cat? I have my office door closed, so Tito's over there. Like, let me in. I gotta let this guy in. What did you say, baby? Come on, Tito. Come on, stinker. Tito, come in. Tito. Hey, buddy. I opened half the door. He doesn't. I don't know what's going on with that cat. He doesn't want to come in. He just wants to not be locked out. Huh.
That's probably true.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll be doing an online bootcamp. Partnering up with Dev Mountain. So Tips into getting into back-end dev after solely working for front-end. Tip number 1 is look for a full stack role. Tip number 2 is gain the skills to work as a full stack developer, and go from there. That would be how I would do it. Any opinions on Coding Dojo? Yes. So when I was in Los Angeles, I met 6 devs at a meetup that were all from Coding Dojo, and it had been 9 months since their graduation, and none of them had a job. So I have very strong opinions, and that's a single use case. But I also went to a demo day, not demo day, where the students are presenting, but they sort of present to you, and I didn't get a good feeling. But that's just one person's opinion. I heard that many people copy and paste code from on the web on everyday jobs. Is that pretty common? So I mean, there's things though. So I wouldn't say copy and paste like the way that you're thinking about it. So let's say I'm trying to solve a phone number regex. There's no reason for me to sit down here, spend 8 hours, and hack it out if it's on, it's out there. I need to write tests to make sure it works. I need to do all that. So yeah, are there resources out there that you can use to help support you in your daily work? Of course there is. Are you copying and pasting things directly off the web without modifying them, without testing them, without using them? Probably not. Hopefully not. But it is, I would say it is common, which is why there's so many bad developers. And I say this again and again and again, and people never believe me, is that there's not a shortage of developers. There is a shortage of good developers. And stuff like that is why. Am I going to make a video on web dev in 2019? I don't know, man. I mean, my whole channel is web dev in 2019. I will probably make a video talking about going from junior to senior. That I will do. Why did I completely quit gaming? Because I think if you're trying to learn software, you need to completely dedicate yourself, especially in the beginning. That's why I gave up gaming. Just start getting into native JavaScript. How long do you think I should get familiar with it before applying jobs? Well, when you can build projects and solve algorithms in JavaScript, and you can use a framework that's in demand, I think you're ready. I have videos on how to be a good dev, right? I have 900 videos, technically. Algorithms and stuff like that. Yeah. That is the channel. I'm going to have to go to this thing. Let's see how long of a drive would it be? No. They do not defecate on the floor. How's it going, Tall? What am I doing for New Year's? I don't know yet. I might do a game night with some coworkers. I don't know. Honestly, I would appreciate just be a little bit of a homebody, relax. One of my coworkers got me Persona 5. I'll play a little bit of games, perhaps. If you want to be a freelancer, you typically just do what your clients want, I would say. Are algorithms as hard as they seem? They're going to be hard for people who are just getting going. How much time do you think the average dev puts into self-improvement? Less than you would imagine. Again, most people don't take time in their craft. Do you see yourself becoming a CTO one day? I mean, I don't know, man. Right now I'm just trying to get senior in my title. Right now I'm just trying to, become a lead. You get what I'm saying? Like, maybe we could get there. It's not unfeasible, but like, I'd like to be retired by the time I have that experience and have enough money. Is there a way to reverse engineer to determine all languages used to run it? Yeah, there's apps that can do that. You could do it also. It's like Chrome extensions. I forget what they're called off the top of my head. But yeah, so the thing with me and my career is I always want to be progressing in it, and currently I'm doing pretty well with that, and because I have a very clear path of what it is I need to accomplish, because I pay attention to the market, I pay attention to job descriptions, I pay attention to what people are looking for, what businesses are valuing, what human resources is valuing. Do I think WebAssembly is worth learning for 2019? That I can't say. I think probably not yet. Is what my gut instinct would be. Is it easy to focus in open space environments? Nope. I used to like them quite a bit when I needed help a lot more than I do now. So like an open space environment, you can go up, say, "Hey, what's going on, man?" But no, I mean, it's not. It depends, right? So like, I work in an open space environment right now, but there's only like 10 people in the room, and that's fine. But I've also worked on entire floors where it's loud. Like, and I go back up there, I'm like, God, how did I ever work up here? And you know how I did? I have these big headphones that cover me here, and I just, I just turn up the music. What are the most annoying questions I get during these AMAs? Probably how much money do you make? And just sort of the same old shit. Like that's what I answer them most of the time because I want to help, but I hate when people ask questions so they can just Google search. Like it's because to me it just shows that it's not really important to you. I should have an FAQ. I do. There's 900 FAQ videos out there. Tell us about yourself. You want to know about me? I'll tell you about me. I am a 2-time college dropout. I first dropped out of college at Cal State Los Angeles towards the end of my junior year, going into my senior year. I've started coding. I started getting interested in it when I was in the program, and I started it because I thought it was a great career. It was the best degree to get, and it would pay highly. And so I eventually found out that I loved web development. So I spent many, many hours learning web development. And um, on top of that, that's basically what I've been doing for 4 years. So that's a little bit about me. I am fairly frugal with my money. I spend about 75% of my money paying off the house. I have zero debt outside of the house. And I have 3 cats, a girlfriend I've been dating for 8 to 9 years now. I am fairly sick of having to defend myself with people as to why we're not married. And for somehow it has become a defining characteristic of mine that I am not interested in marriage right now, even after dating for almost a decade. And that bothers people. And I'm kind of sick talking about that. I used to have 2 motorcycles. My father stole one of my motorcycles as a young man because he didn't believe I should have it. There's a whole story to go along with that, but that's the TLDR version. I have a software channel that I've been working on for about 3.5 years now, released 900 videos. I have 3 or 4 certifications from various institutions, such as Free Code Camp, Solo Learn. I volunteer through code.org when I can. The last time was about a year ago, where I volunteered for the Great American Teach-In, where I talked to kids about STEM. They asked me, it's 2 similar questions, pretty much the same thing. How much money do you make? Which is interesting to think that 7-year-olds want to know how much money you make, but I guess money is everything in the world. It's not everything, but it's something. And did I make Minecraft? Yeah. I bought a larger house because I expect at some time my mother or my brother will live with me. And I'm considering buying my mother a condo for her to live in. I plan on retiring by 40, although it's looking like it's going to be 45. And I am setting myself up to be financially independent with multiple revenue streams. So that's a little bit about me and what makes me tick. What else would you like to know? I was also 2006's Time Magazine Person of the Year. If you don't believe me, go ahead and look it up. Do I think an hour a day of learning outside work is decent? If you're already working as a developer, I think that's fine. What time is it where I'm at? It's about 7 p.m. What's your preference, MySQL or MongoDB? I'll always take a document-based database over MongoDB. What degree was I? It was computer science. Bitcoin might be making a comeback. Look, man, we all want to believe. Let's be real. We all want to believe, and I understand why. It jumped quite a bit. Like, I mean, I guess it can only get so low. Can someone talk to Coin Market Cap about getting themselves a UI UX person? So let me tell you, man, it is. How's C# Learning doing? Not too well. I am going to build a CRUD backend in C#.net, but the next step in your career is start building a side project. It's my personal opinion. And start go to free code camp. What was your main reason for dropping out of college? I was sick of being broke. I was angry. I was tired. I was depressed, and I hated it. And I felt like I could, if it was this bad to be in college, anything had to be better, and I would just do that. I'd get there on my own, and I did. Do I find the socially awkward stereotype of developers to be valid? Not as much as people pay it up. I do think a lot of developers, myself included, are introverts, and so, it happens sometimes where like it's one of those scenarios where you have good moments, you have bad moments, but. I know I have sort of anxiety from time to time. It happens. I think it happens to anyone. People who aren't introverts as well, where they're just like, oh, I don't want to talk to people today. Am I from Israel? No, it's just my last name. All right, guys, I'm getting a little sleepy. It's been a long week for me. I don't really like to do these a little bit longer, but I got a long day, so I'm gonna cut it a little short. I'm sorry, but I appreciate you all. And if you're interested in supporting me, down below are my courses. There's links to them. There's some books that I recommend that you check out as well. Don't forget to like the video, share, all that good stuff. Look forward to Monday's video where I'll be releasing the dependency inversion principle and go from there. But as always, thank you so much, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.